Hey Firsties, welcome to week 5, day 1 of math. I'm really excited because in today's lesson, you are writing your very own word problems. So you get a chance to be really creative, and I'm so excited to see what you come up with. So looking behind me, you are going to see 2 different models here. So for each model, we are going to together create a word problem that matches it. So I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to look at this word problem here. Okay, go ahead. All right, I gave you a few extra seconds to really look at the problem because we need to know what we're working with. So in this model, it tells us we have 16 total. Part of that 16 is 13 plus an unknown part here. So we are trying to figure out a problem that would match this. So I'm going to show you how I would write the first one here. So let's do frogs. So I'm going to go ahead and label this here. So I'm going to have 16 frogs total. And I'm going to say that there are 13 frogs at the pond. And these are going to be the frogs that left. So do I know how many frogs have left? I don't. So what I can do then is write an addition problem to show this. We can actually do it backwards here. So what if Mrs. Gordon, step 1, wrote the equation as 13 plus some number equals 16? By making this into an addition problem, this makes it a little bit easier for me to solve versus doing 16 minus 13. That's a little bit trickier. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write the word problem, okay? We're going to write our word problem here. So we're going to say there are 16 frogs some frogs have left the pond. Now, there are only 13 frogs. So, how many frogs left? Okay, so Mrs. Gordon just created our story problem that matches our picture. So I'm going to read it to you. So it says there are 16 frogs. Some frogs have left the pond. Some means, remember last week, some means we don't know how many exactly. So some frogs have left the pond. Now there are only 13 frogs. So how many frogs left? I've created my equation and I've created my word problem. Now I just need to solve this here. So Mrs. Gordon has 13 and I count on how many more to get 16? 13 plus 3. So the answer to our problem is 3 frogs left. So that is what we're going to be doing this week. You're going to be writing equations for your model and you're going to be writing the story behind it. You can get super creative. You could do a unicorn. You could write about Batman. It doesn't matter. You get the choice as long as it matches your picture here. So what I'm going to do for this next part is I'm going to challenge you to come up with a story problem for this one here. So remember, step 1, you're going to write your equation out here and I would label your box. Then step 2, you're going to write a word problem that matches. So I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to go ahead and work on this and then we will talk and come up with a story problem together. All right, go ahead. Okay friends, I know that you probably need more time to write out your word problem, and that's totally fine. Pause this video by pressing the space bar so that you can keep working. I'm gonna go ahead and show an example of what Mrs. Gordon would do to solve this. So looking at my model here, I see that I have 18 total, 8 and some number make 18. So I'm gonna start labeling this. So let's do cats. I like cats. So we'll say there are 18 cats total. And let's say 8 are yellow. And we'll say some are orange cats. So I've labeled my model and now I can write my equation. So I'm gonna do subtraction this time. I'm gonna say that the 18 minus 8 will tell me how many orange cats are left. So here's the 18 cats total. Here's the 8 yellow ones. So we need to figure out how many left are my orange. So now I'm going to write a story problem that matches this. I'm going to write over here so I have a little bit of room. So let's see here. I could say 18 cats are at the farm. 8 of them are yellow. How many of the cats are orange? Okay, so I just came up with a story problem on the spot, which means I didn't plan that. So you can make your own here. So I said there are 18 cats at the farm, 8 of them are yellow, so how many of the cats are orange? So now I have my story problem. So now I just need to figure out, if I have 18 cats total, 8 of them are yellow, how many are orange? So 18 minus 8 gives us an answer of 10, right? So 18 minus 8 is 10. So that means 10 of the cats are orange. So guys, when you're doing these, don't think too hard about it. You are just creating your own story problem. As you can see on here, some of you might have chose to do an addition problem. That is okay as long as it makes sense with the picture. However you write your story problem can be for an addition or a subtraction problem. You get that choice as long as it makes sense here. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to reading your story problems. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Gordon. I know this can be a little bit tricky, but I think you got it, okay? So make sure you go to Seesaw and check your assignment. Submit that to Mrs. Gordon. Have a wonderful day. See you later. Bye.